Hey, what's up guys? So today I'll be doing a deck profile of my Machina Karakuri Gadget deck. It's a really fun deck, it's really good and versatile. I'm planning on running it at the October regionals in Arizona because I live very close to Arizona. And let's get right into it. So I've been running it at locals for like the past 2 months, and it's really good. I really like it. And it's custom built by me, so you're not going to find any other deck profiles with this exact deck online. So pretty much, let's get right into it. I run 2 green Gadget, 2 red Gadget, and 2 yellow Gadget. They search each other out. Every turn it's an instant +1. And they can also start, they can be used to ditch for Fortress. Then we run triple Tin Goldfish. Tin Goldfish gets you out your first turn Gaigans, etc. And can also go into any rank 4 when you need it. Then for the Machina engine, we run triple Gear Frame. Gear Frame's used to search out triple Fortress. I want to get Fortress Hollow because I really like Fortress as a machine monster because it's probably one of the best easy to summon machines. Then we run 1 cannon. He's like a reborn for your Fortress because normally you don't really want to draw into cannon. You can search him out with Gear Frame. But Cannon's like a reborn for your Fortress. Considering that reborn's banned, you kind of need something to get back your big monsters from the grave. So then for the Karakuri engine, I run 1 Nishipachi. He's really good if you're in a like tight space. You can go Burrito, summon Nishipachi. Nishipachi's effect, switch him to defense, and then you get a +1. And then another thing you can do is you can synchro with Nishipachi and Burrito after you get the +1 for Star Eater. And Star Eater's going to be really good this format because he's pretty hard to get over. And he also cannot be like, when he's first summoned, he can't be bottom list, Solemn Warning, anything like that. And when he attacks, he can't be Deep Prison, Mirror Force, anything like that. So he's really good, and he's going to be quite good this format. Then we run 2 Saisen. He's a really good card. I really like him. He's probably one of my favorite Karakuris. And he can also get you out your Star Eater. Then we run 1 Genix out of Birdman as a tech. You go in like if he's in your hand, you normally go and like return a Fortress to your hand, especially this guy, because you can just get back Fortress, and then you just start summoning a ton of monsters. Then for hand traps, we run 2 Effect Veiler. Effect Veiler is a huge part of any format. Every format is going to have some effect that you can negate to stop a huge combo. And it's a really good card. I really like the card. And then 2 Maxi, I draw so much from this. Normally, my opponent will expect to OTK me, but normally if they're going all in, normally with Maxi, I can either draw into Effect Veiler, or I normally like have traps on the field that can protect me from their OTK. So I never really get OTK'd. I haven't been OTK'd the entire time I've had this deck. So OTK isn't really a problem for me. Then the new Trinity for my deck. It's Mind Control, Limiter Removal, and Dark Hole. Dark Hole because Dark Hole was part of the old Trinity. Now he's like a solo artist. Limiter Removal, easy OTKs, and Mind Control. Take your opponent's monsters, overlay, synchro. It's really good. Then we run triple MST. I'm trying to get these hollow. I'm trying to hollow out this deck because this deck can literally be 99.9% hollow. And MST, obviously, it's going to be a trap-heavy format, so you kind of need all of the MSTs. Then we run triple double summon. Gets you out first turn Gaigans again. Part of the old OTK, and can also allow you to go into really cool rank 4 plays or even huge synchro plays. Then a new addition, we run 2 Forbidden Dress because Forbidden Dress, so many things target, it's like not even funny. There's like literally this entire format, so many cards are going to be targeting your monsters to try and pop them, and etc. And Forbidden Dress is just, it's going to save so many of your cards. Then for traps, you run 1 Compulse because it's limited. I would run 2, but now that it's limited, I only run 1, obviously. And then same with Torrential, and same with Bottomless. This is like the new trap trio because Compulse, it's like Compulse saves you, or saves you from getting attacked by big monsters, keeps away your opponent's huge combos. Torrential stops pretty much wipes out your opponent's resources after they've gone through their combo, and Bottomless just gets past your opponent's huge monsters that you know can come back quite easily. Then we run to Deep Prison. Deep Prison is such a good card this format. Obviously, no heavy storm, so everyone's going to be running a ton of traps, and Deep Prison is one of my favorite traps now because the whole fact that you're banishing your opponent's monsters and not just like destroying them like Sakuretsu, it makes it so much better. And then finally, 2 Fiendish Chain. 2 Chain. And so pretty much that's my whole main deck. It's been working out very well for me. I've been running this deck for about 2 months, and it's really good. So now moving on to the extra deck. The extra deck is probably one of the most important parts of this deck because without the extra deck, this deck would be very, very slow and very bad. Pretty much, the extra deck is decently expensive. Like most of it is, most of the cards in it range from $10 to $20. Other than like the rares or the easy to get cards that come in tins and etc. So let's get started. 2 Gear Gigan X. He searches out Gear Frame, Goldfish, Birdman, whatever you need. Then Gaga Cowboy and Black Ship of Corn. Gaga Cowboy, when your opponent's very, very weak, it's like your opponent's at 700 life points and you just get this guy out and then escape. And then this is the Maestro Killer and the Zen Mains Killer. He's really good. Then we run, speaking of Maestro, 1 Maestro, 1 Photon Pop Labyrinth. Your opponent gets scared, so they start setting things, or when they know that they can't overpower your monsters, and if you don't set a monster, then you pretty much lose. You just Photon Pappy it, and you pretty much win. And then Maestro, because most of the really powerful monsters have pretty low defense, so Maestro gets over so many things. Same with Fairy King Arvidic. He gets over so many monsters, and he's like Utopia in this deck. You go into him a lot. And then finally, 1 Master of Blades. I'm trying to get Big Eye. Big Eye I feel like is better than Master of Blades. Once I get Big Eye, I'll probably still run Master of Blades because I feel like Draco Sack is more like a tech kind of in this deck because you don't really need Draco Sack normally. It's better just to keep your 2 fortresses on the field because if they target either fortress, you get to look at their hand, discard 1, so it's -1 for them. Or if you destroy him by battle, or I think it's by battle or by card effect. I'm pretty sure it's only by battle though. You get to pop one card in their field. So they go -1 anyway, no matter what they do to Fortress. So Fortress is a really good card. Then for Synchros, we have 1 Black Rose Dragon. This is level 7 Synchros, by the way. And then 1 Beret. Beret's getting reprinted, sadly, because I traded for him when he was 20. But he's really good. He's part of the old OTK. And you can go into so many really awesome plays with them. Then 1 Brado, again, really good plays with the Karakuris, and it's just a really good card in general. You can go into Star Eater with it, etc. And then 1 Crimson Blader, because Crimson Blader shuts down so many decks, and is going to shut down Plants and Crows really fast. Dragon Plants, or whatever you call them. 1 Stardust, it's a new addition, because I can normally tell if my opponent has a Torrential set or a Mirror Force set, so I go into him a lot because if I can tell that they have a Mass Destruction card set, when I make them think that I'm not done summoning, and then I just go into this guy, and then they're like, oh, well, I'm going to scoop now. 1 Scrap Dragon, pops your opponent's back row, pops your opponent's monsters, whatever you can't get over or get past. Scrap Dragon saves you from so many things. Excuse me. And then 1 Star Eater, because Star Eater, you go into him a lot with this deck, and he's really, really good. Now for side deck, it's not complete yet. In my main deck, I'm putting in 2 Trapstun, because I'm maining Trapstun. And then I'm going to have 1 Trapstun inside, and then I'm also going to keep maining the Forbidden Dress, because a lot of things target this format, and it's really, really good. Then for side deck, you run 2 Flying Sea, 2 Fossil Dyna. Fossil Dyna I might take out for something else because Fossil Dyna hurts me a bit too. But it hurts my opponent normally more than it hurts me. And then Flying Sea, it hurts so many decks that rely on Xing. Like, pretty much it shuts down Constellars, Evil Swarms. It shuts down so many things because they can't synchro with it. Then I run 1 Book of Moon. Book of Moon, I feel like it's not good enough to main deck. I don't use it often enough to main deck it. But if you know your opponent relies a lot on Xing and synchroing, Book of Moon helps a ton because if you give them Flying Sea and then they summon a tuner and you're like, okay, well, that's going to get rid of my Flying Sea, you can just Book of Moon their tuner and then you can just attack over it next turn. Then for traps, we run 2 Shadow Imprisoning Mirror. Shuts down so many decks, and it's a really good card in general. And then 2 Rivalry of Warlords. Doesn't hurt me at all, except for with when I'm mass summoning. If I get out things like if I get out like Barado, and then I can go into like another level 8. Normally, it kind of has to be Machine. That's the only thing Rivalry hurts me with, but other than that, Rivalry hurts my opponents way more than it hurts me. 2 Imperial Iron Walls. Shuts down a lot of decks again. Pretty much they can't just abuse their banishing effects, etc. Then we run 1 Macrocosmos. Imperial Iron Wall keeps them from banishing, but then the decks that rely on Graveyard a lot, and if their monsters are banished, then they can't really do much. And then same with those decks. If they rely on Graveyard effects a lot, I run Soul Drain, so I can shut those down. So pretty much that's my deck profile. I'll be making a lot more videos for me. I have a ton of boxes to upload, box videos to upload. And yeah, so thanks for watching. Rate, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later.